Welcome to my project ideas. In this course, we will discuss SAP on Azure. This micro-learning is a part of an ongoing course, and this video will cover the last section, which is Azure Pipeline Setup in terms of release, also known as continuous deployment. Azure DevOps provides an option to create a pipeline that can be configured in such a way that it can take the latest code from a branch and build it into artifacts, deployable file, and then deploy the same on a specific cloud platform. This full process can be automated, and it is called continuous integration and continuous deployment (CI/CD) pipeline. In this video, we will discuss the later part of pipeline, that is release and continuous deployment. The very first thing you should do is visit GoCoding website and open this page. The link of this page is also mentioned in the description of the video. We will be following all the steps that are mentioned over this article.
Okay, so you can visit back the portal of Azure DevOps, the same portal that we have been using in our previous videos. So once you visit here, you have to click on new pipeline. So when you click on that, you will see multiple options, but relevant to SAP, we have nothing. So we'll be creating an empty job. So it is very custom. So we can name whatever name we want to our stages. So the very first stage, I have named it as Dev. Dev stands for development. Yeah, that's it. So now this part is where we connect our builder, the release pipeline builder that we have created in our last video. So I have named it SAP MTA builder in the last video. So I'll be connecting that builder to our current stage. So whatever you have built it manually, you can bring to the pipeline, or you can just turn on the continuous deployment. For that, you see the option here. You have something called continuous deployment trigger. Just enable it out, and you choose your particular build name or your branch name, whatever is required. So the branches are listed, whatever you have created, and we'll see what branches are available for us. So if you see, these are the branches that are there. So we have linked one of them, and that's it. So whenever something is created, automatically it will be triggered because we have enabled continuous deployment trigger. Now choose this option of pre-deployment condition. This is very important in case you want to save a particular system from anybody, moving any code into your system. So to have an approver in case a system is not dev, it is a quality system, it's a production system. So we need to have some approvers, and this is how we add exactly. We choose the name from the list. The list is created by the DevOps guy, and that's it. The second part is task. This is very important because apart from creation of the pipeline, if task is not created, no one can understand what exactly will be done after the build is moved to pipeline. So in our use case where we are moving or deploying the build to SAP, so we follow certain tasks. So this task you can view on the website also. So we'll be creating right it now. So as usual, you'll be choosing the task. The very first one is JSON to variable. And since it is not available, so we'll be downloading it. It's very simple, get it free. And you just jump to the DevOps section where you just click again, then get it free. And it will be downloaded. So once it is downloaded, you need to just click on refresh. No requirement to refresh the entire portal, otherwise all your updates will be gone. So we'll see how exactly we'll do it. Yeah, so see, we just refreshed and everything is gone, right? So we'll again search the same thing, and this time we can see the option to add, and we'll just add. The very next task is install Cloud Platform. . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. 。. So again, we have to get it for free, and again, we'll just click again, get it free. Once it is installed, we'll go back and just refresh the section from where we have to add, and not the entire portal. Just refresh it. Now you can add for free. It takes some time. So the very next one is download empty descriptor. So for that, we'll need to download files. That is secure file, download secure file. So in case you have added something wrong, in this way you can delete and again research, download secure file and click add. The next one is PowerShell script, and then the next one is bash, and then we have something called tag artifacts. So just to give a brief, JSON to variable will be the one used to get the JSON file that is created using the build. And the very next thing is to install Cloud Foundry. So Cloud Foundry CLI is used to deploy our build to cloud platform, SAP Cloud Platform. The command is simple cf deploy. And the next one is download empty extension. Uh, so sometimes you have to have configure something in MTA file, and that is well, not common to all the platforms. So in that use case, we create an empty extension file, and for that we have that particular section. And the next task is PowerShell script. This is the part where we exactly write cf deploy because we have already installed earlier, and then we run the bash script. So all the scripts run together, and then we tag the artifacts. It's just to tag that we have already deployed, and we give a tag name. So once we are done with that, we move to the variable part. So this is something very similar to the variable part in the build section, but in this use case, we mention environment, organization, password, and username. So environment and organization is used to target the right system in the SAP BTP platform, SAP Cloud Platform, and the username and password is used to uh, authenticate ourselves that we are the right person who are going to deploy. And once you are done with these things, you have to just simply click save and run the pipeline. Yeah, the same thing is mentioned over the website. So once we are done with the creation of dev stage, so we can also create a copy of the same thing and create a replica of it, because it is easy to create a replica rather than creating a fresh one. And in this use case, we can also mark the trigger. If the copy, or which will be called as QA, or the quality or the test system, will be triggered directly from the test system, or it will be triggered from some another branch. So multiple use cases can be there. So this is the use case where two different branches are there for dev and QA, and the QA is the build once tested goes direct to production. We can also have this use case where the same build that goes to dev will go to quality and then to production.